Boom! What's up, guys? Welcome to the Sweet Outdoors. I know it's been a minute. I've been crazy busy, but I've been doing my best, guys. Thinking of stuff that I could do when I got a little bit of spare time. Today, we're going to touch on the mini survival kit. Let me tell you something, I can't stand them. You cannot put a full survival kit in a sardine can, Altoids can, whatever. You can't do it. I've seen people trying to squeeze a survival kit in a tape canister. At best, you can get a fishing kit or a fire kit in here, but a survival kit, I don't think so. I got two of them here that I want to compare with you and show you which one I think is a better one, so y'all stay tuned, all right? All right, let's get this party started real quick. Okay, like I said, you can't get a good survival kit in an Altoids can. You can't. I mean, it's crazy to even think that you possibly could. You're not gonna get a water bottle in there. You're not gonna get coverage in there. At most, you're gonna get a fire steel, you know, a little saw, a whistle, you know, maybe a survival card, credit card type crap. You're not really going to get the stuff that you need. So let's go ahead and discuss my preference on a mini survival kit. First off, that ain't it. Okay, this is like one that you can buy at Walmart for like 15 bucks. It's supposed to be a survival kit. You can get these on Amazon, you can get these on Temu, damn near anywhere. And now I've long since opened this and took everything out, but I'm gonna show you the basics of what normally comes in a little kit like this. Okay. You may get an emergency blanket, a wire saw, commando saw, a paracord bracelet, a water bottle holder, fire steel, a little whistle and a little cheesy flashlight. Of course, that ever popular credit card safety. Yeah. And maybe a pocket knife. That's basically what you're going to get in one of these. Now that right there is better than what you can get in an Altoids can. Let's just put it out there, guys. That's better than an Altoids can. You can make coverage with this. You can start a fire. You got a little bit of cordage. You got a cutting tool. I mean, you can cut some small branches, and if you find a plastic bottle, you can carry one with you. I mean, it's better than nothing. Let's just say that it's better than nothing. That still is not what I want to have as my mini survival kit. It's still too small. I mean, let's face it, there's just not enough there. Will it get you through a night? Maybe. It may get you through a night. Long term, probably not. It is better than nothing. This is not a bad idea for the glove box of your pickup truck. Throw it under the seat or whatever, just so you have a few tools in an emergency situation. Okay. My preference for a mini survival kit. Y'all seen my video right here. That's the video I did. The water bottle survival kit. I've got what I need in here for survival. I mean, just on the outside, we got a carabiner, a flashlight. We got the 4-in-1 paracord bracelet with a fire starter, compass, whistle, and paracord. About 9 feet of paracord. We open this up. I mean, we've got a fishing kit with yo-yo reel, compression towel. Here's some more of our fishing kit, fishing line, some little jig bodies. We've got bank line. We've got paracord. We got a commando saw. Let me keep my stuff separated. We have a bandana. We have an emergency blanket. We have an emergency poncho. That's just this pocket. Let's dig on just a little deeper. We've got a knife, a fixed blade knife. We have fire steel. We've got our stainless steel water bottle. We got a glow stick and a filtration straw. Which one do you want to have, guys? Let's be real. You're definitely more prepared with this one. Definitely more prepared. The water bottle is not double wall insulated. That means I can boil water in this bottle, which is definitely a plus. I've got a good, decent fixed blade knife with a good edge on it. Any knife is better than no knife, so there you go. I've got a good big boy fire starter, which any kind of fire starter you have is better than nothing. Now, this one also has the paracord bracelet that's got a little small ferrule rod on it. Never really had a lot of luck with those. Never really tried it a lot. Maybe we'll do that one day. We'll take one of them paracord bracelets, see if we can start a fire with the ferrule rod that's on there. Which is your preference on a mini kit? I mean, let's just face it, guys. This right here, you stand a hell of a better chance than this right here. I got 5 C's right here. I've got coverage, I've got cordage, I've got cutting, combustion, and container right here. You don't have that here. That's a mini kit to me. There's people out there who might think different, and I don't fault you for that. You're allowed to think whatever you want to think. That's why we live in America. We have the freedom to do that. And I'm just going on what I prefer. I prefer to have more options than less options. To be truly prepared, you're going to have more options. You can have the skills to where that little kit might be all you need. But let's face it, everybody ain't like you, okay? We'll just say that right now. Everybody ain't like you. There's people that's got a little bit less skills than what you have, than what I have, and they're going to need more gear. Got to get all this more gear back in here. So just think about that when you're out and about and you're thinking about a mini kit for your car, for your side-by-side, for your four-wheeler or whatever, just to have a mini kit. You can go and get something like this so you'll have basic necessities. I wouldn't even call this a survival kit. This is more like an oh shit emergency kit, because it does give you a few options. Better than nothing. And that's what it boils down to. Something is better than nothing. But if you are going to buy something like this, or if this is what you want, make it your own. Don't go to Walmart for 15 bucks, buy this thing and think, I'm covered, I'm good, I can live, I can survive. Don't do that to yourself. Put the time, put the effort, do your research, and make you a good kit. Make it your own. This right here is perfect. This will fit, you know, in the back seat of your car, in your trunk, under the seat, whatever. And like I said in my video, let's go. Let's go. Want to go on a little hike? You're driving down the road, you see a nice area you want to go check out, especially if you're like into hunting and camping and stuff like that. Throw this bad boy on over your shoulder, fill it with water, and take off. You're good. You're good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I just want to touch base with you real quick, because I know it's been a while. Do me a favor, hit that like, that subscribe, and that notification button so that you'll be aware next time I bring you one of these. And remember, guys, do your research. Really think about what you're going to put in a kit. If this is what you want to do, so be it. Go for it. But please, please do your research. Make sure what you're putting in there is going to be something you can actually use. Seriously? Something's better than nothing, I know, but come on. There's so much more that you could put in there that would be so much more useful than this piece of crap right here. So, with all that, I got things I got to do. It's my weekend off. I say it's my weekend off. It's my weekend off from my getting paid job. Now it's my welcome to life job that I got to worry about. So I got stuff around the house I got to do and take care of. So with all that, be safe. God bless. Let's get outside, people.